Welcome to That's Dope, the podcast where we talk about dope things. My name is Godzilla Ugwa, and we have a guest. No, I'm kidding. We have a special guest with us, Delmar. He is back. This is like your third time on the podcast?
Third time recording, second time officially.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That's a regret. Oh, man. Yeah, a long time ago. Actually, like as I was moving, or was it as I was moving here?
It was you. I think you had about a week or two before you left.
Right before I moved to Los Angeles, I had done an episode with Delmar, and it was pretty good. But my computer, the computer that we recorded on, it corrupted, and it blue screen. Is gone now. It's gone. It's just like, oh God, it's like don't put that one out. It's too much.
No, we got into it. Yeah. I mean, not into it bad, but that was some good discussions.
Oh man, man, if only like I could get the episode again, but oh well. But anyways, we are here to rectify that. We have Delmar back on the podcast, longtime listener, friend of the podcast, good guy all around. It's always good to talk with you. I mean, you know, even during the pandemic, we've talked, you know, just one-on-one, and honestly, it's been really good conversations.
Some good conversations.
Yeah, you know, I definitely appreciate it, you know, just going down memory hill. But then, you know, also, like now, you know, like you have a special role, like with this election, with this Biden-Trump election, you...
First of all, let's stop right there.
Yeah. In fact, today, just a few hours ago. Just a few hours ago, Joe Biden,
number 46.
Oh my God! You know, like actually, I'm so happy. I'm really I'm glad you stopped me for that, because that's an important thing, honestly. Like, freaking.
That almost went over my head.
Oh my!
Oh, this is a big day.
Oh my gosh! Like, just too much is happening today, and it's awesome. Like, I'm really happy that we've made it. You know, like I didn't want to have any hope. I was like, no. Don't celebrate. Don't look at the polls. Don't watch it. You're only going to stress yourself out. You know?
Oh, dude, let me tell you. I said one thing on the third or the fourth on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then after that, I turned off my Facebook.
Smart.
So when I was working, delivering mail, I was just listening to podcasts and just talking to people walking. I didn't look at the polls. I didn't check the mail. And it was so refreshing. 2 days. I went 2 days.
Wow, that's refreshing. A true vacation right there.
Right. And then I came back and saw that nothing changed. Like, okay, we still don't got a president, but you know.
I know, right? Like, I mean, I've been knowing, and like, you know, I was ready to wait until like Thanksgiving time, honestly. But it's just really nice to hear, like, yay, finally, like
it's over.
It's oh my gosh. At least we have to plug up the actively sinking ship. You know, like this was really for the fate of America. I don't really think that's like hyperbolic or cap to say, you know, like it's
right.
Just the horrible things that Trump has done. And that was when he was trying to get people to like him, you know, like when he was like, okay, I got to do enough stuff to get people to like me. Mm-hmm. And I can only imagine like how much worse it was going to get. And so, you know, I was really nervous. I really was like, do I try to move to Nigeria, or, you know, maybe try to see if Japan's open? I'm learning, you know.
I told Dan, I said, Daniel, no, I know he listens to this podcast too. I was like, I'm going to Australia, fam. Save me a room.
You know, I was like, it's about to get hard to go, especially now during Corona time, like where no country wants us anyways.
Oh, yeah, because we on a ban list for everywhere.
Yeah, so.
Because the horrible mishandling of the pandemic here.
So disappointing. Like I don't understand like how it has been this hard. I keep saying I was hoping that this epidemic was going to be the thing that unites us, you know, to be the thing that's like, okay, cool. Let's
perfect world.
Yeah, not even perfect. I mean, it wouldn't be a perfect world for an epidemic to happen.
How about that?
Yeah, right. Like I mean, in a typical time, you know, if we had a leader that was ready to unite us, yes, this wouldn't be that hard. Yes, Americans, we have to work together, put aside our differences, and fix this issue so that we can all be protected. Easy, slam dunk. And Trump didn't want to do that. He was like, no. He profited off of the dysfunction. Just, yeah, it's.
And it goes to show you how much he cares. Like, just going back, just on the election part, right? Of him suing everybody. I don't want recounts, or before the recounts, I want the counts to stop. I want recounts, but this dude don't care, because you know where he's at today? Golfing on his golf course.
Yeah,
he's on his golf course golfing, but still spewing, we're gonna fight, bro. Like he golfed what his first year, his 2 years,
Yeah.
way more times than Obama did in his 8 year president or something
Yeah.
like that. I have to go back and look at that,
I
but
know. Like it's
it's
like
I'm not gonna
it's
golf all day.
it's just
Good
especially
times.
like he's doing it during the worst times, right? Like when he should be sweating his ass off trying to figure out how to make America better or great again or whatever,
Mhm.
he's chilling, it's like, whoa, 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 what are you doing playing video games? Right now, like you need to get your ass back in there, do some homework, mister. But
You couldn't ask a Trump supporter when was America great again without it being low key kind of racist. And then the whole slogan was "Keep America Great," and I'm just like, I mean,
his
don't not
function,
been
like
not
you
been
got
looking.
everyone is angry, like it not even like what has he done, is the fact that like everybody is angry, it's like
You don't have to look at the past 4 years. You can just take this year's not even over yet. You can just look at the past 5 months. It's
God, I
just
can't
y'all
even.
wanted more
it
of that.
it
This is
was
keeping America great. What?
he was like a freaking rubber band, just going faster and faster somehow
Mm.
with like the amount of shit he was doing. It was ridiculous. I mean, we can't even remember what he did his first year or his second year or
He
his third
golfed.
year.
He golfed. That's all I can
He did
remember.
some horrible things and I don't even remember what they were anymore.
Oh,
I'm
he's
just.
been impeached. That
Oh
that's one
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah,
Technically,
yeah, been
yeah.
investigated for multiple different scandals, right?
His
Personal
his
and criminal.
his administration was
They all
going
jump ship.
down, either jumped ship or got arrested because of something.
Somehow that's greatness. Like I'm just ready for. Like, don't get me
Change.
wrong. Like, I don't get me wrong. It's like I'm definitely not like a Biden supporter. Like, I'm really disappointed.
No,
Yeah,
Bill, and let's touch on that too.
yeah,
That's an excellent transition
yeah.
because um I don't know, I just forgot about that. So I
No, no, no,
actually
no. Like,
had no something else that ties
yeah,
to it. So
exactly. Go ahead.
this morning after Biden became official president elected, I literally had like a 15-minute conversation with a buddy of mine that is slash was a Trump supporter,
Mm,
and but he thanked me because so the whole thing where if you support Trump, you're racist, right?
mm,
And I can see why people thought that. I didn't fully have that mindset. What I thought was just you yourself may not be a racist, but you are supporting a person who has not been called like a racist agenda, but he's enabling racist people
mm,
to just show up and be loud and just hey, we are fucking racist, right?
mm.
But he thanked me because I didn't just
Shut
remove
them out.
him, shut him
Mm,
out, and label him because I just hit mine and his personal friendship. This is like there's no way you can be racist. You know what I mean? Just the things that we've done and hung out. And so just because you supported him, I don't think you're racist. Now, a good mass majority, yes, but not everybody. But that's just the whole thing. He was like, bro, just thank you for not just blocking me or removing me, and and maybe he finally jumped ship to when Trump was calling for the counts to stop.
hmm.
And I was just like, really? That's what it took? Like
Wow.
he was like, oh, but um
Wait, when did wait
but
when he
going back to
wait when he
what
jump ship? When he jump ship, I didn't hear.
to Trump calling out for the counts to be stopped.
That's when he jump ship.
That's when he was just like, okay, this is the line. You've crossed it.
That's the line.
That was his. Hey, but you know what? I was just like, hey, about damn time, come over here. We ain't gonna shut nobody out. I'm not gonna shut you.
Yeah, I think that's
That's
a
what I said.
mindset to have for sure. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, we
I will embrace him with open arms, but I'm definitely gonna give a
right.
stink face. Like it's like
Oh, yeah, I gave him, that face that all black people make. That
yeah,
face.
exactly. I mean, I was just thinking like that's an innate thing to like all of us,
But
but
to go
like
back to what you said that
it's
about
like
Biden, we wasn't fully for me
yeah.
personally. I like Bernie and I like
Same.
Yang.
I mean, for me, like I think those are great choices. Like I mean, for me, it was Bernie, Warren, Yang, Buttigieg. Like all the like. I feel like
Hmm.
there was so many more competent people. Um,
Competent, younger.
yeah, like just. like you can get like everybody, to like them, but then for some reason DNC were going for like the worst people. Like it was for Bloomberg and it was for
Mike
not
Bloomberg,
who was that woman? Klobuchar.
uh, Klobuchar,
Yeah,
I think.
Klobuchar, right? It was like, where'd she even come from, right? And then it was like, oh crap, I guess
Yeah, Amy
Biden.
Klobuchar.
And
Yeah.
then it's just like, what? Why not support? We do have to get rid of the DNC. Like I'm tired. Like,
DNC electoral votes.
yeah,
'Cause I
we
feel like
gotta.
whoever gets the most popular votes. I said this on. This was the last thing I said that was on Facebook was shouldn't it be who has the popular vote versus electoral college?
Yeah,
That needs to be
honestly,
in way
like
too.
I, like the more like, and maybe I need to do more research on it for sure. Like I don't want to say like, oh, we should get rid of stuff, but at the same time, yeah, we do need to like we need to like bust the system right open. Like there's so many ways of voter suppression. There's so many methods of preventing people from being able to even register to vote too. Like that's a stupid thing.
It is.
Like it's just a fight. Like fighting, like the voting is so important, and it was such a shame that like so many people were prevented from voting, and for some reason it's seen as uncool thing to do, whereas it should be seen as a duty. Like
Hmm.
who cares about what you think about it? Like this is important. Like
Right.
I don't understand like where that came from. But we need to fix the system for sure, like it.
I know in some places, can't think of the top of my head, but you actually get fined if you don't vote. Is it right or no?
I'm pretty sure I feel like I've heard things like that before,
But
like Australia or something like that,
yeah, but
right?
even if
The
you,
days off, but you're given the day
yeah,
off, and then like
yeah.
also
But
it's
you can
supposed to
go
be.
vote, but you don't have to vote for a candidate.
Yeah,
There's like an
exactly.
option to where you don't. You know what I mean? Which is still
Exactly.
it's better than nothing. I feel
I
like.
mean, honestly, it's like at least go vote. Don't make it hard to go vote. Like that's the main problem. It's been
Exactly.
so hard to go even do it.
Hmm.
Excuse me. And then,
So
I mean, there's so many things that we gotta fix, and for me, it's just sort of like, okay, where do we start? Um, I'm really curious to see. I mean, and then also like one thing that we need to maintain is this fire.
hmm.
Like we had such fire under Trump. Like I now I can actually say the things I'm grateful for Trump for. Actually, that's I think that's a
I have
interesting
one thing.
thought.
I have a thought
Yeah,
to. I have, you go first. But I have one
yeah.
thing that I will give Trump.
Yeah, definitely, definitely keep thinking about it, because now we can be like, okay, now he's history. Now we can actually be like, okay, here's the good things without saying that we're like sort of praising him. For me, I'm really happy that like he made us have a civic duty. He forced it on us. Like
Hmm.
if we didn't stop him, we were bound for so much worse. Like we were
Hmm.
bound to become true monsters of a country. This is now like he showed us. He was like the mirror to us. um he was a mirror to us. Like America has it, like it has a rotting core, and he showed us like how problematic that core is, and what we need to fix things. We need to get to work, or else this house is going to break.
That's that lines up basically with mine. Is that's one thing I was going to give Trump is he was. I believe he was that necessary evil
Yeah.
that
Yep,
we
necessary
needed to
evil.
see because it truly showed how still divided the country is.
Oh yeah.
Even because we saw how divided it was underneath Hillary,
Obama. Yeah. Oh
or
yeah.
not
Mhm.
uh the uh the uh the election, but
Yeah.
even now after the 4 years of him
Mhm.
doing all this stuff, 50 damn near 50% of America is okay with that.
Yeah, that's something that bothers me a lot. It's like, yo, this was a close race. This shouldn't have been this close.
It shouldn't have.
It shouldn't have been this close. In fact, actually, people who even spent hundreds of millions of dollars in their marketing campaigns or whatever. I guess I don't understand what they need that much money for, but they like some senators lost.
A lot. Yeah.
Yeah, like McConnell's senator race lost.
Who, Mitch McConnell, he won.
Yeah, no, like the senator that was
Oh,
going
the
against him.
senator,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I can't
sorry,
believe he still won.
McGrath. Yeah, Amy
I was like,
McGrath.
come on, Tucky.
Yeah, oh yeah, and then also Lindsey Graham, right? Like
Yeah.
the campaign,
Man.
Jamie Harrison. They spent, I think, $100 million on him, and
I,
he still lost against someone who,
there
like I
there
thought
needs to
everyone
be
hated. I thought,
I, th- I think there needs to be changes in the terms of House and Senate because you can serve
No,
like
not no,
repeatedly on that, right? Or no?
you mean like term limits, right?
Term limits, yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
term limits. Because I feel like we need to get rid of everybody, and I'm talking about McConnell, Graham, Pelosi on our side. Like
Honestly.
these guys, y'all are old. Y'all still have y'all's old mindsets. We need younger people. Let it be 30. I think was you got to be 35, 30 or 35. I mean, y'all are double the age at this point. There needs
Mhm.
to be some term limits.
Yeah, like in a way, it's like I do like a sort of well, like if these guys were more on our side, like for like the future of humanity, then
Hmm.
sure, I would be like, oh yeah, you can stay. But I mean, it's just like yeah, they're so cushy. It's all about like getting much money from lobbyists as possible,
Right.
and listening to those guys versus like the will of the people, and just letting corruption just like go. I do think that we need a refresh, um, on these senators, especially. It shouldn't be this hard. Like America, it has so much wealth and power and ability, and we're
Facts.
just stuck because of dumb corruption for these guys. And unfortunately, like we need the will of people of all of us, but half of the side is hypnotized to be like, oh no, just let them do what they want to do.
Right. And then we got the 5 to 10% that just don't care. They're just like, oh, we're over here, we're chilling.
I was like, in a way, I don't mind people who don't care. Like, I mean, we need everyone right now. There's always going to be,
I don't mind not caring, but when something happens that you don't like, you shut up.
yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Like, there's
So if you didn't
they
vote
can't,
at all, shut up.
yeah,
You know.
yeah.
And I know a lot of people are getting hate. Like I have a buddy, his name is Ethan, that he voted for
Joe Jorgensen.
Jorgensen, and I see both sides of the field of this is your vote for what your beliefs in, all this stuff, and I also see the side of they're not going to win.
Yeah,
Why are you wasting, quote
yeah.
unquote, wasting your vote? I see
Hmm.
both sides. Um, if anything, we do need more than two part. I mean, we have more than two parties, but it's just based off the Republican that we do need more parties.
Like
Um,
yeah, definitely. Like other parties have to be able to get
to
representation.
voice,
Yeah, to
yeah,
voice. Yeah, exactly. Like
but at the
right
same
now, they're
time,
they're prevented from like being able to participate, and
yeah,
we need to. I mean, the DNC. That somehow needs to go. I mean, definitely the Democratic Party doesn't represent most liberal people. Like it's moderates and progressives at this point,
hmm hmm
and yeah, there's so many different types of entities in America that need to be represented that can't be.
right.
Um, but man, like it shouldn't be this hard, you know.
It shouldn't.
But I'm glad that we went through it and we survived,
This is the
so
first
that
step,
way we can hopefully fix it.
right?
Uh,
And keep in mind too, because Biden is like we said, we wasn't Biden for Biden guys, and I not gonna lie, I disagree with the Kamala Harris pick. A lot of people forget why her presidential race was derailed.
yeah,
You can't be jailing black people for weed and then go on a Breakfast Club and laugh about it. Yeah,
yeah,
I smoke.
exactly.
No.
Like it
So a
is
lot of
so.
people forgot.
I'm glad you're saying that because I didn't ask for Kamala either, but I'm happy she's there. But at the same
Right.
time,
I mean,
exactly.
that's barriers broken. First, woman first, black woman first. Like she's like South Asian or she has
Yeah,
some
like yeah,
Indian
I think
woman.
yeah, she has like Indian, yeah,
I mean, she just broke some barriers.
which
Hell,
is tight. I'm
even her
super.
husband.
I
That's the first
First
whatever
man, yeah,
first.
right.
Yeah, the
First
first second man.
husband, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. The second man,
so
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
whatever that's called.
exactly. Like I am really happy for her, but at
Yeah.
the same time, it's just that like where it's like we have sincere people like who wanted to lead, and we have
Hmm.
insincere people who are there now, and it's just sort of like, can we get rid of the insincere
Right.
people? Because insincere people, they get corrupted, they hide it, and they're
Hmm.
not trying,
Hmm.
like to fix what they're not really trying to listen to everybody in a way, which
Because they still have their own agenda. Like they're like, okay, we're
yeah,
gonna listen to you. We'll take you into consideration, but we're still gonna do what we think. But
yeah.
hey, it's you know, like I said, some barriers are
We'll just see what
broken.
they do.
I'm just putting my stamp
Yes,
on it
exactly.
that I'm keeping that same energy.
I'm glad you're saying it like that
If
because
Biden is fucking up or doing something
yeah, we
or
need to
Harris,
like
I'm
go
gonna
at
keep that
them.
same energy. Yeah,
Exactly,
I'm gonna keep that.
exactly.
I want the smoke. Give me
Hmm.
the smoke.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
about it.
I'm happy about these guys because I do think that we have a better chance of actually getting them to listen
Hmm.
with these guys more than if it was just with Trump. With Trump, especially if he's not trying to win re-election. Oh no, you can't tell him nothing. Like that's what I was most afraid of. It's like, how is Trump, who's trying to make people like him now?
Hmm.
How is he going to get any better? Like when he doesn't care, like he can do what he wants. Like he's only going to be Putin Jr. Putin,
Man,
who just willed like his Congress to like let him stay in power for a longer time, much longer time than he's supposed to be there.
right.
How?
It's just gonna be fun to see because I mean, Biden is presidentially elect, so I mean, technically, in all technicality, Trump right now he is still our president. Um, I mean, just in all technicality, he is still our president until Biden is sworn in.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean,
where
although we'll
it's
we'll
gonna
see what
be, yeah.
I can't
What I'm saying
imagine.
is,
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah. There's
like this
always like a
is
technicality. What if? Yeah,
this
like
was
it's
the week
still.
leading up to what's gonna happen, right? But
Yeah,
technically, we're
until Trump is
still
out, we can't
exactly
really.
we're still on. Okay, we won, but what's gonna happen?
Exactly. Although I'm hoping it's just him melting down. I'm hoping it's him like, oh god,
Is
just
he gonna be
going
melt
off
him down? He can barricade himself inside. They have to
something.
probably
Like
get him and
I'm
throw
interested.
him out. I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
I do want to see like an interesting, like just sort of like just himself sort of breakdown. Like nothing.
Because
Yeah,
go
no,
ahead.
nothing with the power. Is like I'm gonna press the button. Then
Right. Well, he
then
still like
he can't do anything by himself. Like the
well,
will of the
he still
people.
can. He can still like he still has some power because reading some reports and watching some stuff, he can still start pardoning people. Because here's the thing: once he's out of presidency, yeah, he still has the power to pardon people. Yeah, he does. So until he's not a president, when he's not president, that's when he's gonna be hit with all that extra shit, the lawsuits and stuff that's going towards
Oh, I'm
him, right?
ready.
But he can still, as president, use his power to start protecting people and start pardoning people and giving people immunity and shit.
Interesting.
So
I mean, if he
Tom was
does
gonna,
that, I
yeah,
feel
it's
like
gonna put a magnifying glass on whatever he
I
does.
mean,
But
I mean, for me, it's like he knows like the timer is up. It's like where like
yeah,
you got like the death spell on you in a video game, and it's just like a timer, and you die. Like
what's that move on Final Fantasy with the
yeah,
tone
death.
barrier hits you? Is it death?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's called death or gradual death or something like that. And
something
yeah, I
like
mean, the
that.
timer
Yep.
just starts. I mean, Trump knows his timer's up. He needed this. He needed to win so he can survive. That was it. He doesn't want to be president. He didn't want to be president back then. He doesn't want to be and he definitely doesn't want to be it now. But he's like, it's do or die, literally. And well, now it's die time. So
He's dying by it.
oh,
He's giving
absolutely.
up no
And
quarter.
the whole legacy he has made, is
You want to
like
call it a legacy?
he had made I mean he definitely like was like
Yeah,
quite
you're
the
right.
tycoon. I mean, I
You're
like
right.
hell, I thought
I
he
mean,
was
was he though? No
he
kidding.
I
He's
know
had
what you
some.
mean.
He has
I know
some
what you
ups.
mean.
He has a lot of down. Yeah, you
Physically
know
he was not, but like everyone thought he was the man.
that
Everyone
shit.
people
Yeah,
think he's the man now. It's
yeah.
like like I mean, I remember back in the apprentice days, I was like, oh, he seems like a cool guy. He's everywhere. I didn't know what he did. I just knew
Not
he
gonna
was
lie. I watched The Apprentice,
me
but
too.
if you think about it, it wasn't for Trump because he was only on it at the end. I just
Yeah.
watched it, The Celebrity Apprentice.
I
But
mean, hey, it's like I remember like before Trump was trying to become president, he was like the cool jerk guy that everyone is like, okay,
like we all know he's a dick, but he's
Yeah,
our dick.
exactly. Right. And like everyone was like okay with him,
I
even though
never
he
liked
he
him.
was also doing horrible things
Oh
back then
yeah,
too.
I've
But
never liked Trump.
I
So
mean,
this is
don't get me
way
wrong.
before he had him because I was
This
like,
is
no,
like the
no, I've
vibe.
never liked Trump ever as a person.
Yeah, I think I mean, that's the right thing, right?
So,
But I will say people did, and I mean, of course, because they do now, but like they've always sort of like that assholey jerk, and
mhm.
well, in like honestly, like he was entertaining, like, but at the same time,
To a certain extent,
it
yeah.
was destructive and like just so stressful to
He became like the white Kanye.
yeah.
Just it's entertaining,
Uh,
entertaining.
no, well, Kanye, I like though. I like Kanye. Like
Yeah, I listened to
Kanye,
y'all's
I
last
have
podcast. I've been
yeah.
done with Kanye forever. I was listening to that.
I
I'm just
think
like,
that's fair. I feel like that's fair. I think that's fair. For me with Kanye is like I think he is genuinely trying to do what's good and he's just not
you
sure
know,
about how to do it.
you know who I feel bad for it, and
Who?
I don't want to stick on Kanye because I
Yeah.
don't like Kanye.
Yeah,
But
that's cool.
another podcast I listened to is Flagrant 2.
Oh yeah, you got me started listening to Flagrant too. Also,
Okay,
like I've been
where
enjoying
where
that.
did you start from the very beginning or did you just start currently?
Pretty currently.
Okay, because
Yeah.
when it comes to podcasts, I'll listen to like the newest one, and if I
Yeah.
like it, I
And
go,
then you go back.
so
Wow.
I started way like 2016, 2017, and I'm
Wow.
still haven't caught up with them. I'm literally like, what they just talked about Kanye. I think I'm like 3-4 months behind
Uh
currently,
huh. Oh wow.
but
You're almost caught up, huh?
I'm almost caught up, dude.
Wow.
Delivering mail, you just anyway. So, but one thing that he said that I didn't think about was he feels bad for Kim and the
Oh, I
way
remember
he,
that episode. Yeah, I
yeah,
think
this
I heard
was
that one.
okay, and it's just the fact that it just
Having
disregarding
a
how
deal.
just disregarding like how she became famous and all this stuff, but
Yeah.
it seems like she generally loves and cares for Kanye,
Yeah.
and she's like supporting him
Yeah.
when he wants to do, and
And
then
she is the
like
matriarch, honestly, at this point
yeah,
of like the that like of that um dynasty, really. Like it's a whole
mhm.
dynasty that they got
It's
going
a
on.
whole dynasty now.
Yeah.
Besides Rob, poor him,
I mean, I don't know who that guy is. I just know that
right?
apparently I'm supposed to feel bad. Don't get me wrong. I also have I've heard like the people that they marry, like the dudes always is like,
Oh
oh
yeah,
damn.
there was a whole segment like look at Chris Humphries, basketball player. He ain't in the league no more. Lamar Odom, not in the league, drug addict. Who else did they have? You can go.
Yeesh.
Their father is now a
Yeesh.
woman.
Yeah.
They're just they went down the whole list. I'm just laughing. I was like, I shouldn't be laughing at this, but this is hilarious.
I mean, hey, it's a trend. I
Oh, and they
mean,
said the one person that got out was Travis. He was
yeah,
like, he
yeah,
got out. He was like,
yeah.
yeah, he made it out. So
Good for you. And like honestly, I'm not really happy that Kanye is with Kim, but at the same time, they're together still, and hopefully, like
yo,
it
they got
is.
4 kids. I didn't even
I
know they
know.
had
I didn't
four
know they had
kids.
that many. I was
I
like,
thought they only
yo,
had like
two.
two.
Yeah, I thought they had.
Yeah.
I
I was like,
thought they
they got
had two
four.
also, but oh well.
But anyway,
Anyways, moving
so
on. Yeah, I know you don't like
going
talking
back,
about it, but yeah. Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
the last point, I guess, on just the election part before we go to the other part that we want to talk about
Hmm.
is we can't be on Joe's ass, right? Because he's inheriting all the stuff from the past 4 years of the administration. So give him some time. Give him, you know what I mean? I
No,
don't
we
know.
gotta be on Joe's ass. It's
Yeah,
like,
no. We got to be on his ass, but you know
yeah,
what I mean. But
yeah. Be
he just can't
patient with
get in
him.
there and just
Yeah,
start snapping his fingers and changing shit because
yeah.
because think about it. Mitch McConnell, he was still in charge when Obama was president, and he fought Obama on literally everything.
Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong. Like,
So it's
we're
gonna be a process.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we're gonna get on whoever we need to get on, but at the same time, like I do believe, like
Like
yeah,
you're gonna get on them, make sure
yeah.
it's valid, and
Good.
don't just you been a president.
I mean,
Why
first
don't you
100
do
days are
something?
crucial.
Exactly.
First 100 days are crucial. I
Yeah.
mean, and also, I mean, it's like I'll never forget. Unfortunately, with Obama, it's like I remember how Obama tried, and it just is just like no, like the Republicans, the conservatives stonewalled him. Like when he
Mitch
was like
McConnell.
in good
Yeah.
faith trying to like work with them, and then they just kept doing that, and then he kept trying to be their friend,
Mhm.
kept trying to work with them, and
And then
this
when we
time
lost the
around
Senate
it's like
seat,
fuck them. I don't want to deal with, like, let's be nice. I'm even hearing
mhm,
Republicans right now, hey, let's have decorum, shut the fuck up.
mhm.
No, what are you talking? This
And
You
then
didn't
when
say that when Trump won.
right,
Right now we need to
or
like
you got to
fix
keep that same energy, man. Keep that same
we
energy,
gotta
man.
fix things right now. You guys have only shown to like just be like, no, we don't want to. No, not today. Like, and it's bad enough that like Joe is like super moderate, man. It's like let's get fixed what we can fix at this point. So
Hell, I think hell, Kamala, she gonna be president in about 2 years.
true. I mean, honestly, I feel like this is grooming her to
Man,
become president. It's
yeah.
like,
God willing, keep Joe alive, but
I mean, I don't. It just sort of is what it is. I feel like this is the
it is
plan.
what it
like,
is.
I don't really think that like it's really supposed to be Joe the whole time. I feel like it's
No,
supposed to be like, oh hey, I gotta step down for my health or whatever.
bro. AOC 2024.
Hey,
Woo!
well, she's not even old enough. She has to be like 45, right?
To be president?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Senator is like to be representative is 25, I think.
According to
Representative.
this article, no, you have to be at least 35 years old and have been a resident of the United States for 14 years.
So that's for president.
Yeah.
Cool.
How
So
old is AOC?
35. She's like 28 or 20. Yeah, 28 or 29.
She is Da-da-da-da-da, 31.
31. Wow.
AOC 2024.
You
Perfect. Yo, she is
she's killing it right now.
I mean, yeah, she's killing, but she is
Uh,
just gorgeous. She is
I don't understand how come they rag on her on Flagrant too. I was like, what? Or at
because
least, or like
I know.
why Andrew Schultz hates her? I'm like, I didn't even like listen to like the last clip. I was like, you hate her.
And then Akash, she just hates all white women.
Well,
It's so funny.
because for me, it's like I feel like he likes her, and then Schultz is just all like, "Oh, you like her?" And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
what do you mean? It's like she's freaking great,
She's awesome.
but
Oh,
but
and
yeah.
another thing we attest to, like all four members of the squad, they got reelected, and then a lot of
Oh yeah, like Ilhan Omar.
I
Yeah.
know some two transgender people won.
Wow.
Somebody there was a lot of firsts that's
A lot of
happened.
diversity, I guess,
A
huh?
lot of oh, and then did you see all the states that legalized weed and
I
marijuana?
saw. Oh, wait, actually, I didn't see how many states did that.
So a lot of them did. A lot of them decriminalized it. A lot of them decriminalized recreational and medical, and then
Oh,
they also decriminalized. Some places also like decriminalized like cocaine, like the heavier
I
drugs.
did hear that Oregon did that.
Yeah, and
I
so
heard
what
that
happens is like
all
they'll
drugs
confiscate it, and like you get like $100 fine or something. But it's just interesting. And Texas is
still.
man, we need to work on getting Greg Abbott and Ted Cruz out next. That's the next
Honestly,
plan.
I mean, ugh, I'm
That's
so
but that's
mad.
another day.
So close, and it's just sort of like, ugh, what is wrong with you hillbillies? Why do you guys keep rooting for these people? I shouldn't say that, but at the same time, no. At the same time, it's like it's not me, it's
Right.
you guys who keep voting against your own self-interest. Like, I'm
Yep.
just gotta
Yo,
calm down.
fucking Fort Worth. Y'all,
No, they are blue.
were they blue?
Yeah,
No,
apparently they.
I thought it wasn't for. I thought they were. I thought they were red.
I heard that it changed back.
Did
That's what
it?
I heard.
Okay.
That's the
'Cause I
latest thing
remember
I've
all the
heard.
memes. Everybody was like looking at Fort.
But like recently, I saw memes that that they came back.
Okay.
So let me see. I like now we're like this is like politics time. By the way, how was it like doing mail during this time? Like
It is. I can. Yeah, no, I
did
can
you have to
guess.
do like mail in
It
ballot
was a
stuff?
bitch, bro. Let me tell you. First of all, I mean, if they had it out, that was like outgoing mail. But it's just we have to deliver all that fucking election mail, dude. And it sucks is because nobody wants it. First of all,
Yeah.
we hate delivering it, but we have to deliver it because it's one of those things. It could be, oh, they didn't deliver all of this.
Mm,
This is why I lost, and they can
mm.
pin it on the USPS. Now, keep in mind, we deep diving. So, hello again, Delmar Hill, 30 years old, single male. I'm a postman. I work for a USPS post office. I'm a mailman. We've been working throughout this whole pandemic process, haven't skipped a beat. Um, I feel like we're like right there underneath the medical workers in terms of
Honestly,
the virus. I mean,
essentialness. Yeah.
and essentialness because everything is going from all around the world, letters, packages, everything. So it has sucked. Seeing your coworkers get COVID. Uh, I've had two people at my station get COVID.
Mm.
The first time the dude he was all good and he just passed out, just hit the floor, and it was scary. We were like, "What the fuck?" And we thought just just heat or something because this is during the time where they were slowing the mail down. That's another thing we want to go to, but it was just scary times, and then the fact that technically they're supposed to be fighting for us to be getting hazard pay,
Oh.
supposed to be,
Okay.
but we don't think it's because since Trump never did help us out,
Yeah.
and it's a whole lot of things. Um, just sucks. It sucks. But with this election being over, we delivered our last political mail November 3rd. We were all happy because it's just a tiresome process.
Man.
And then a lot of people don't know. Only one person, do you know Jeremy Cadwell?
Yeah. I
Okay,
know.
so he was, I want to say he's like the only person I remember voicing his opinion about the USPS. what was going on, because with his business is his pen business, and
Ah,
he
yeah,
shipped
yeah.
stuff, and so I was always seeing him complain about the USPS, like his his products about not being shipped, him not getting
Mm-hmm.
his product, back and forth, back and forth. This was the thing that affected everybody in the United States. Who, I mean, it's mail. Everybody gets mail.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know that they have an inside man currently still uh, running. He's the postmaster general, and his name is Louis
Louis DeJoy.
DeJoy.
Mm-hmm.
He is a hardcore Trump supporter, hardcore Trump donator, and he has been fucking us up from the inside out
Mm.
since this year. Whenever he got, I don't remember when he became a postmaster general,
Yeah, I was
but
wondering about that.
he was the real main reason why, if you people remember, I want to say earlier this year to mid this year, about nobody getting mail. There's stories of like dead animals and dead pets and stuff just sticking up the place, because it was on his order to slow down the mail.
Wow.
And then if you look at it now, look at it now, he's being investigated, and he has to
Good.
answer to why uh, all the Trump people are mad about how slow these mail-in ballots are. Well, you got to keep in mind that mainly Democrats or people who voted blue voted by mail because they were scared of the virus, right? And who was telling people not to vote by mail, go to the polls? Trump.
Yeah.
Y'all were, so y'all went to the polls while I voted by mail.
Oh
Like
wow.
I vote probably either day of or the next day. My shit was sent.
Okay.
So
Because
all the
I didn't
all
because I didn't have any trust in it. I was like,
yeah.
I'm so worried about it. But the fact that
But
you
it's just
voted by
like, but
mail,
here's the
right?
thing though. It's just like, what do you mean by the trust? You ship shit before.
That's
Everybody
true.
ships stuff before. But all of a sudden, because Trump is saying don't trust it, everybody's like, oh no, I'm scared. I'm scared. It was just like, it's the same post office, but with Trump's guy in it fucking up with Inside Out.
Yeah,
So
that's
the
what I
only
was scared
person,
of.
yeah. Oh,
Like, cause
fair,
like,
fair,
yeah,
fair, fair.
yeah, cause like it's not
In
you
that
guys.
voice.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Like, I had a lot of trust
I
in
thought you
like.
meant just
Oh
trusted,
no,
like, yeah, yeah.
no, no, no. I mean, like, just also like how I kept hearing like people sabotaging it, like as just
Mm-hmm.
as much as possible. And for me, I was like, okay, this is like, don't get me wrong, I still have a lot of trust. I'm still shipping things or ordering things from the
Right.
mail as much as possible, but it is like, okay, definitely this one I need to make sure I go to the
Right.
poll. Yeah, early
Makes
vote,
sense. Makes sense.
knock it out,
But
right?
sabotaging, like you said, the only sabotaging was Trump saying don't trust the poll, or don't trust the mail in, don't trust the post office,
That's funny.
while he has a saboteur as a postmaster general sabotaging us from within inside, from slowing the mail down, taking away the machines, cutting back our hours. And because of that motherfucker, I was working 10 to 13-hour days, like clocking in at 6:30 a.m., clocking
Oof,
out at 8 p.m.
my God.
This is the past two
Whew.
and a half, 3 weeks, just catching up with
Wow.
everything.
Wow.
So,
Man.
but now not technically, he is in trouble. He is being investigated on why all these mail-in, a lot of these things are slow. Um, and only time will tell. And his ass needs to be out of the post office.
Facts.
I don't think anybody. I mean, here's the thing: there's always gonna be somebody who supports somebody, but I don't. It shouldn't
It
be
shouldn't be like
somebody.
this, like
Yeah,
where
it
you
shouldn't be somebody
sabotage.
but it shouldn't be like a heavy. You know what I mean? Like if it was me, it was Biden. Like, yeah, I
Ah,
support
yeah, yeah.
Biden, but
Yeah.
I don't fully agree with him. It shouldn't be like I'm a Trump supporter. I've donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to his
Yeah, that's a
campaign.
problem. Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
So
Mhm. Oh.
that's
Like it's just man, I'm sorry about that, man. But I'm happy you're still trucking, I mean, hell, you guys really made this thing
oh
possible
man,
for all of us.
this is my long weekend,
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday
There
off.
we go. Time to turn
They
up.
tried to call me in yesterday and today. I hit that ignore and put my
Mm-mm.
phone back.
Hey, I will
Like,
see you
no,
guys
no,
on Monday.
no. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this.
Whew.
But
Man, exactly. Especially today. Now, like turn all the way up, right?
no,
Turn.
because here comes the Christmas season.
Oh.
That's gonna be killer. Because here's the
Oh.
thing, though, we got our
Uh,
ass kicked by Amazon just because everybody was during the.
oh, I didn't I
So
didn't
so
think
think of
about
like
that. Yeah.
so so think of like the initial beginning of it, right? Of
Uh-huh.
everybody was scared. okay, so think of the beginning when it started to decrease to go towards like the mid of it,
Uh-huh.
where people were just like, okay, I'm working from home, I'm good, I got a job, I'm saving a lot
Mhm.
of money because I ain't driving out.
Mhm.
What's on? Oh, Amazon Prime, bruh. And that's why, and
Oh.
honestly, this is the reason why Jeff Bezos is the first person to become a trillionaire. It's
'Cause
because of this
everybody was using
pandemic.
it. Mhm.
It's because of this pandemic. I mean, people want to joke around, be like the rich prospered in this. They did,
They absolutely did.
depending on
Yeah,
like the
which service you're in, right? Yeah.
like think of like movie
If
theaters.
if you're at
Those
movie
are
theaters,
yeah,
no, right?
but
Right.
people like Amazon or think
Banking.
banking. What else is online that was probably used a lot?
I mean, like
Um,
Netflix, right? I bet like they're
Netflix
yeah.
skyrocketed. Like
All the
streaming
streaming
service.
services. Mhm.
Alcohol
Oh.
skyrocketed.
Mhm.
Condoms skyrocketed.
Yeah, right. Winning, right? Masks,
So
well, PPE after the fact eventually,
yeah,
right? Toilet paper, right?
dude. So here's the thing with that.
Yeah.
I've been converted to wet wipes for a long time, so I wasn't even affected by it.
Wow, good on. Oh,
So
well, then again, there was a shortage of that, wasn't there?
I keep bro.
Ah,
I'm
you're
low
smart.
now, but during that time, I think I had like 5 extra because
Nice.
it was
Just in
it was
case
like
it's
a it was
like
like a
zombie apocalypse times,
no.
right?
I mean, you get like 80, and it was
Uh-huh.
like a 3 pack of 80,
Okay.
and those
For
are like
me,
$2. I
I
was
think
like,
I'm
I got
always
like
worried about
three
the
of them.
pipes. I'm always worried about the pipes, and also,
Fair enough.
yeah, I guess why I'm just sort of like I don't know like how that
Well,
is.
there's some of them that are flushable, even
Okay.
though it says the
Don't.
flushable ones aren't flushable. I would say I get the ones that are flushable.
Okay, good. All right,
But I
good.
don't stuff it down either. Like one wipe gets the
Yeah.
job done for
Okay, there
me.
we go.
I
Smart.
got tricks. I got tricks. Got to get in there
Okay, I was like, maybe I'll. Then again, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to be like, okay, a zombie apocalypse still has to happen in December for some reason, right?
for some reason.
For some reason, right? So Trump just releases like, okay, release the T virus, right? Go distraction, everything go.
And could you imagine?
Oh my
Oh
god,
man,
if Trump somehow has that power. But
let's not jinx it.
knock on wood, right? Like, although it's still 2020
It's
for
still
me, I'm like,
2020.
but things are turning around this 2020. I would
Mm.
say so far. I mean, Don Glover is like, hey, I got music and TV show for you guys.
Wait,
He,
what TV show?
yeah, Atlanta. He said
Is it
like,
season
yeah,
3?
yeah, season 3 and 4.
Okay.
Yeah. So he started like, yeah, he started tweeting last night. Like, usually like what he does is Don Glover like will just delete his like all of his tweets and like just come out randomly, right?
Hmm.
um so he started tweeting again last night. And he's like, hey, season 3 and 4 of Atlanta is gonna be dope.
I'm reading
uh
right now. Only The
yeah.
Sopranos can touch Atlanta seasons 3 and 4. I'm
Mhm.
excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited
exactly.
because Atlanta. If you haven't watched Atlanta, watch
Amazing.
that, bro.
Don't need to still watch season
Oh
2. I was
man,
supposed to watch season 2 with somebody and just hadn't watched it. That's what I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna finish that.
watch it now.
I'm gonna watch it now for sure. I've
Man,
watched season 1 so many times.
it's been a while since I watched it. I need to go back and watch it again.
Definitely you gotta
Bro,
go
wait,
watch it.
was this season 1 or season? Did you see the episode when he was the white guy or whatever?
Yeah, that was
The
season
scary.
1. Yeah, where he painted his
Bro, that
face.
shit was that shit was.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
you want to talk about a thriller? That
That
took
was a
me way
lot.
out.
Yeah, that
And
was a
then the
lot.
whole Yoo-hoo song, Yoo-hoo, Yoo-hoo. That shit is lit.
It's a hilarious show. It's really dark though. Like in
Yeah,
season
that
2.
that that episode was
Yeah,
dark.
season 2 like is super dark. Like I had started it, but like I was just like, okay, let me hold up. But I'm gonna get through it.
It's a mixture of dark and comedy, and
Yeah,
it's just
very funny,
perfect.
very
Yeah.
surreal. It's just sort of like, what's real anymore in this point? Um,
What else?
and
What else is coming at the end of
and then also he said
2020?
he was gonna put music out too. So it's like, oh,
Okay. Okay.
like he seems excited, like, which is what I want for Don Glover. Not really
I don't like it when he's on his depressed
depressed. I'm
mood.
like, come on, bro. Like don't get me wrong. Like I don't blame him for being depressed. Like I just feel bad that he's depressed, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Yeah, like I'm like, oh, don't be sad, man. That's more like a come on, bro. Because I love Don Glover, and like I love his stuff, like whatever he does with it.
It's
But
awesome, man.
at the
When I
same
finally
time,
watched Community, and for me, like, I don't want to say he made the show. He did make the
he
show, but
did. He was
well, here,
like he was a
I don't
big
want to
part.
give it. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
a big post
yeah.
because like I said, he made the
Troy
show,
and
but he
Abed
didn't
for sure.
because it was Troy and Abed, and then
Yeah,
when he took Troy away, it took away Abed's character, which made the
exactly.
show. And he was that corner piece. So
Yes.
he was a good piece. Yeah, he was.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, no, no. Like I wholeheartedly believe. I mean, for me, it's like it's a sort of happy side of him, like that sort of earnest side of him that like I miss a lot of him. But at
Hmm.
the same time, I do appreciate like his mature side. He's honestly a brilliant Renaissance man, Like
Hmm.
I do believe in him and like in his ability to make great content, whatever it's gonna be. Um
He started way back on YouTube.
Oh man, and it was great then, and it's great today these days. So that's one part that seems good. The Biden thing is happening, right?
Hmm.
Like,
I
what
think it's gonna be
else?
a transition.
Yeah, it's like there's some optimism, and then like also like nerd shit has been great. I mean, the PlayStation 5 is gonna come out this coming week, this
I
new
mean,
week. It's coming
you
out.
talking about the Xbox, the superior system.
Nani? What'd you say?
Xbox all day, Microsoft. Let's
Wow.
go.
Okay, guy.
Hey, bro.
you
Haters
know,
gonna hate. We
I,
never been hacked. That's all I got.
wow.
Yeah, I remember that was a crucial moment in gaming for y'all. Was that PS3 or PS4?
PS3.
It was PS3. I was out. Y'all was hacked out
Hey,
for a
hey,
good
but
while.
y'all's
Oh.
stuff, actually, I don't even want to get into that. You know what? Good luck to you, and whatever games there will come on Xbox.
Oh man, I'm a PC player.
Okay, there we go.
I'm fully converted to a PC
There we
player.
go. I was like, are you really capping for Xbox? What games are even on there?
Hey, bro, we have the better
Halo?
multiplayer games. All
Like
right,
what?
multiplayer games. Here's the thing: the only thing that PlayStation had over Xbox, in my opinion, was the single player blockbuster games. But
Yeah,
here's the thing:
that's the real
time out.
shit.
But
Okay,
here's the
go
thing,
ahead. Go
though.
ahead. Uh-huh.
Xbox is basically getting almost all of them.
Like what?
Almost. The Final Fantasy, bro. You know how ecstatic I was to finally get Final Fantasy. All right, that's just I just need to say that, to be honest with you.
Okay. Final
That's all I
Fantasy
need to
hasn't been
say.
great since
Hey, but still, that we finally got it. That's the
oh
point.
boy,
You,
yay.
you can keep your Nathan Drakes and your God of Wars. Those are awesome titles. That puts it just a little bit above it, but that's it. I will give y'all that. And Spider Man. Spider Man's lit.
Sir, we have too many games, all right? Don't
I give you
even
3.
I'm like, do I want to start this? I want to be starting something. Like I'm even wearing a Kingdom Hearts shirt, right?
You are wearing a
uh,
Kingdom. I saw that. What is this?
yeah. Do I want to start it?
Nah, let's
Nah.
not. What else
Yeah.
is coming out? You say some more stuff. I don't know what the hell this is. It's trash.
Um, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm actually starting to feel optimistic and happy again for the year. Like don't get me wrong, it's like there's a lot of bad things still happening, but at the
Hmm.
same time, this is like okay, we can probably, first of all, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. All right, like I love the season. All right,
Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. You
you name it. There we go.
name it.
That's the only Thanksgiving song
Ah
that I
man,
think we have, really.
it's the only
But
one that you need.
honestly, you're right? But like Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. Like it's the vibe of everyone coming back together. Like wearing nice jackets and coats and sweaters, right? Not being too cold, not being too hot. Bugs are dead. Everyone's back.
It's whatever Texas weather decides to be,
Yeah, oh yeah,
because
that's
it
true.
could be hot or it could be cold.
That's true. But usually November, well then again you see it. Yeah, you're a postman. I can't say anything, right? But at least what I remember is like it's usually nice. Not
Right.
not yet killer, not yet, stupid, you
It's like
know.
that midpoint where you're just like
Yeah.
light jacket,
Yeah.
maybe throwing that scarf I've been trying to
Ooh.
rock for a little bit.
Ooh. Put the beanie on if you want.
Oof.
Yeah, there you go. Feeling toasty, not too hot. The weather's nice. The leaves are turning. You know, everyone's pretty happy. Like the world is happy, right? And then
Hmm.
Thanksgiving happens. Everyone comes back together, food and family and friends, and it's a great time. At least it's always has been for me. And then you start
Ditto.
Christmas season. Christmas season is what I love. I love Christmas season. Like I always feel sad on Christmas Day. I'm like, damn, it's dumb. It's
It's
done.
over.
Yeah, like you keep up the decorations for sure until like January, but at the same time, it's like, dang, the reason for the season. Well, actually, it's still going. But it always feels like, dang, it's done in a way, Like at least part one is done, and I like part one,
I remember before last year. No, not last year. Before you moved to Los Angeles, when we had your Christmas. Um,
Oh, like was it a blanket fort party or was it
no, it was no, it wasn't Blanket Fort
like
Party.
2 years ago then?
It has to be 2 years ago because I remember we watched Nothing But Crit. We came
Yes,
over,
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, like the Christmas marathons. I still do that. I
yeah,
still want to do that this year, actually.
and we did. I know. I remember I ordered some pizza and you ordered some food. Like everybody just ordered, brought some food over, and we
Yeah.
watched. I watched Die Hard for the first time
Oh, that was your
ever.
first time
That
watching
was my
Die
first
Hard?
time ever watching Die Hard. So I was like, okay, I get it. It it is a Christmas movie. I think it
I
is a
like
Christmas
I
movie.
like it's a good movie that you have to watch like around Christmas time,
Hmm.
Yeah, like I'm glad it's a Christmas movie.
But we watched that. We watched the Static Shock Christmas special.
Oh,
Message.
oh.
That was a good message. What else did we? Oh, that anime one. That one
Tokyo
touched
Godfathers.
me. Oh, that
Tokyo
one.
Godfathers. Yep.
Oh, I haven't seen it since. You're
It's
playing. I have to watch it
It's
again
my
because that
favorite.
movie
I
was
watch it
so
every
good.
year because it's really that good. Tokyo Godfathers is an anime by Satoshi Kon.
Man,
Rest in peace, man.
he died. Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
unfortunately he died
Rest in
like a
peace.
while ago. Yeah,
Okay,
but I think that was like one of his last movies, I think, but
dude. Future wife and or girlfriend. If you're listening to this, we're gonna watch that because that's a good movie.
it's an amazing movie. Like it makes me like very emotional. It's a hell of a ride. Like
Mhm.
it's one of the best Christmas movies ever. And also, didn't we watch Little Matchstick Girl too?
I don't remember which one was that one. I don't remember that one.
Um, like it's like the Russian girl who's selling matchsticks. It's like 5 minutes long.
Oh, and yeah, I can't.
Hmm.
Oh, that one. Why did we watch that?
Cause I
That
like
was
hurting
so
people.
sad. Oh, we also put
I
on
guess
that
that was
horrible
right after
start.
Stag Shock. That was right after Stag Shock. We watched Stag Shock, which is
Man,
about a homeless Stag like meets a homeless girl with mental illness, and then
think of Elsa with mental illness.
oh, and so sad because she's
It
an
is.
orphan and
It
she's
is.
homeless, and it's just
And she
like
doesn't mean to hurt
she
people.
doesn't
She's
mean to
just
hurt
sad.
people. Oh, but
We're a
then
couple of fucking blurs. God
and
damn it.
I mean that's what it's all about. And then after that, little matchstick girl, because
That would
you
hurt.
get in the wound, and you're just
That would hurt, man.
ugh.
I think I purposely forgot that, and you made me remember it.
Yes,
And
I'm
that one
actually
was
feeling a little bit.
sad
I'm feeling a little bit myself now too, and
because Tokyo Godfather was sad too. Well, it wasn't sad
it's
in that
emotional.
way, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
emotional.
good. It's
Because when you
good.
find out with the, nope, I can't. I don't want to. That's one thing. Because I always believe you shouldn't, like, don't be mad when people spoil shit, like Game of Thrones. Well, that shit's been over for 10 years, but
No,
they're like,
like yeah, like
that's like a niche movie that you will need to watch.
yeah.
It's
There
so
we go.
good.
I'm gonna make a
And
clip
Little
out of this
Matchstick.
part. Yeah, like Christmas movies that people need to watch. Because absolutely, like people need to know um about these movies, like ugh. Now I'm feeling it, now I'm feeling the spirit.
I'm watching. I'm gonna have to watch all three of those. Then you put on that whack Star Wars Christmas,
Because
whatever
people need to
hitting.
see it. People need to
That
see
that was just atrocious.
it
I didn't
was.
even pay attention. That's like the one movie I checked out of. I was just like, oh, well, here's my
I mean,
phone.
you're right. Like it's not a good movie. Like I always turn it on just to be like, oh, like it's like this happened. Let's see it, and then like I like, oh, maybe we'll get drunk and intoxicated enough that like, oh, this will be entertaining, but it's just
Right.
so bizarre and weird.
Were we even drinking? I don't remember us really
I
drink. I think
usually like what I do during these is like I usually make like wassail, like or like I'll make like the mulled wine, or
mhm,
I'll just get like like I'm like a gospel event that doesn't have drinking. What happened?
right.
It's like I usually try to do like some sort of cocktail. So I'm pretty sure we did something with that. Yeah, this is
I don't
probably 2 years
remember.
ago. So yeah,
It,
two.
it, it, it was 2 years. It was
Yeah,
2 years
because
ago.
last year that's when I did blanket fort for my birthday.
That was fun too.
Good times, man. Now you got me feeling that Christmas spirits, man. How?
Man, when you move it back to Texas, man.
I don't know about moving back, but
He's
you
like,
know,
oh, that
you're
one,
right.
man.
Don't get me wrong. I love Dallas. Like Dallas is definitely like my home and heart, but LA is dope. Like
I'm
Like,
pretty sure anywhere is dope once you like make it your home. You
I
find
mean,
the good
yeah,
food.
but I mean, I like LA though. The weather's nice. The people have been nice. There's a lot to do and see out here still. So, and a lot of opportunities that can be had here. I think like it's really possible out here. So, well, I think this is a good spot to end the podcast. You know, like maybe we'll do like a Patreon clip. Maybe this will be the Patreon clip episode, but you know, this was a good talk, man. I definitely appreciate you being on. It was good to talk about all these politics and to hear about your side about being a mailman, a postman during this time. You know, like I
Yes, sir.
was worried about you, like, but I didn't know like how dire it was. You know, but
But I know Chris Clinton, shout out to him, he's cool, and a
yeah,
handful of other people they had, reached out because I s- they're boarding up that the area that I deliver in. They were,
wow,
boarding stuff up, just in case. And it's good to see that people are out in the streets, but they're cheering and celebrating and not, wrecking shit.
that's good. That's
So
really good. I'm happy to hear that, and I'm happy that you're doing well.
let's
Uh,
give them a little taste though. Give them for the Patreon. What we going to let's incentivize them just a little bit.
I don't know what we're gonna talk about. Actually, I just sort of like that as free form. Maybe we'll talk about chicks. Maybe we'll talk about personal life stuff. Maybe we'll talk
Okay.
about what we're playing. You know what? In fact, actually, yeah, I might try doing like a little bit of a different format. Who knows? We will see. But
You got to
join the
subscribe.
Patreon. Yeah, exactly. I appreciate you, Delmar. You gotta join the Patreon. Only $5. I don't know. We'll see. Like, I'm still figuring out.
Support black creators.
Support us, yes, and we'll make some more special stuff for you. And we got some special things like in the mix and in the works, and a lot is on the way.
I heard a little bit. It's gonna be nice.
Yes, absolutely. I like we're only planning on getting better, bringing in bigger people, doing better things. Yeah. Honestly, thank you, Delmar. It was great having you on. I gotta have you on some more.
Bro, listen, bring me on as a guest host, or if you got just one with chilling with homies, it's all people just sit and talk.
Yeah.
I'm down, fam.
Hey, I definitely would love to have you on for sure.
You need to start streaming.
I do. Like I'm just lazy sometimes. I'm like,
I stream, bro. Get with me, man.
I know. Like for me, like gaming has been like my safe place, but like where I just sort of turn off my brain. But at the same time, it would be great to. There are many times I'm like, damn, I wish people saw this. I'm playing Bloodborne right now. In fact, I'm about to start. Let me play Bloodborne and stream and talk to you. How's that sound?
Oh.
Dope. All right. Anyways, everyone, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Delmar, actually, what would you like to say? I didn't get to plug you in. What would you like to say?
Thank you for having me. I've been down with That's Dope and Your Vision since forever ago. You cool people.
Hey, it's been a blessing having you on and being with you too.
I have my own podcast. We've been on one of those Hunter x Hunter hiatuses, but we're gonna come back with it's me and my boy Manny, the Fresh Podcast. You can just find that on Apple, Spotify, whatever. I also stream on Twitch, DIZZHO, Dizho. See if I can get guys will to stream as well. Get him following. Cause you know what though, if you think about it, there's no top of my head black prominent streamers, man.
Really?
Like, I mean, I can't. Pro Z and Dr. Lupo, Tim the Tap Man.
Yeah, that's a good
point.
Hey,
Summit,
let's get to that point, right?
Pokimane is like, I can't think of nobody of color, man. So let's get some people of color. Don't have to be black. Let's get some people of color.
I dig it.
In there.
I like it.
Man. But thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely, yeah. As always, stay dope. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.